Alright, now on to my next guest gameplay, which I'm playing as Jodie Curry on Jeopardy for the Sega Game Gear. Jodie's opponent is Jack. There is one daily double on this board under one of these 6 categories, and they are water, Shakespeare, cats, sports, comedians, and time. Time for 100. The 24 include Bering, Yukon, Greenland, and Mountain. What are the time zones? Time for 200. Of Easter or Christmas, the movable feast. What's Easter? Time for 300. Follows lunch, cocktail, and witching. What is hour? Time for 400. He spoke of the American Revolutionary era as the times that try men's souls. Who was Thomas Paine? Time for 500. Ten days were lost when this calendar replaced the Julian. What is the Gregorian? All right. Let's try water for 100. Water's solid form. What is ice? Water for 200. Where 97% of all Earth's water is located. What are the oceans? Water for 300. Name for a region of France. It's any deep water well. What is an artesian well? Water for $400. They say cool water. Who are the sons of the pioneers? And I'll finish up. Water for $500. Freezing, distillation, and electrodialysis are 3 types of this process. What is desalination? Kaboom. Cats for 100. On cats, they're retractable. On dogs, they're not. What are claws? Cats for 200. Country that once mummified cats with their masters. What's Egypt? Cats for $300. Breed of long-haired cat, or an ancient Iranian. What's a Persian? Oops. Cats for 400. These vibrissae help a cat feel his way in the dark. What are whiskers? Oops. There we go. Cats for $500. Feline Fury, played by Jane Fonda in 1965 flick. What is Cat Ballou? All right. Comedians for 100. Comic whose daughter, Rain, is on head of the class. Who was Richard Pryor? Comedians for 200. Oh, Daily Double. I'm going to wager $4,200. Master of the Pause, followed by Now Cut That Out. Who is Jack Benny? Comedians for 300. Pat Paulson ran for president on their controversial comedy hour. Who are the Smothers Brothers? Comedians for $400. After playing the nightclub circuit, he broke the movies with What's New, Pussycat? Who's Woody Allen? I will do Comedians for $500. Though originally a comic, he was the first black regular on a U.S. dramatic TV series. Who's Bill Cosby? Kaboom! Jodie's got the lead with 10 grand. How about we do Shakespeare for 100? Hamlet found something rotten in this place. What is in Denmark? Shakespeare for 200. The Moor who loved Desdemona, not wisely but too well. Who is Othello? Shakespeare for 300. Musical based on The Taming of the Shrew. What is Kiss Me Kate? Shakespeare for 400. Chubby character who loved his ale and supplied the name for one. Who's Falstaff? Shakespeare for $500. She was 8 years older than Shakespeare when he married her. Also a famous actress. Who is Anne Hathaway? All there is left is sports for 100. To get to the top in this sport, use the Poma lift, T-bar, and rope tow. See if Jack knows this. Skiing. Sports for $200. Truman left nothing to spare when he installed this in the White House. A bowling alley. Where to next, Jack? Sports for how much? $300. He became commissioner of baseball after the death of Bart Giamatti. Faye Vincent. That's who it was. Where to next? Sports for 400? Uh-huh. Okay. Basque or Merry Festival. It uses a cesta and pelota on a three-walled court. Highlight. Mm-hmm. And that last clue. Name for the world's most popular spectator sport described from the abbreviation for ASSOC. Soccer. That's what it was. All right, now moving on to Double Jeopardy. Jack starts. Where are we going to start? Poetry for $200. Tennyson's Idylls of the King were about this legendary ruler. Who was King Arthur? Poetry for $400. There's also Wed Ways, Cats and Dogs, Potpourri, 20s, and Sports Trivia. Let's go back to poetry for $400. In the spring, it lightly turns into thoughts of love. What's a young man's fancy? Poetry for $6. Two-letter title of a Kipling poem. It begins 11 lines of the poem. What is if? Poetry for $800. Daily Double. All right, I think I'm going to wager 12,300 buckaroos. Robert Frost wrote, "You have to go there. They have to take you in." What is home? Kaboom! Let's finish up poetry for 1,000. It's the other Daily Double. Longfellow poem which begins, "This is the forest primeval." What is Evangeline? Jodie got both Daily Doubles right in this round. Next category I'll go with is Wedded Ways for $200. Just a polygamist has many wives. A polyandrist has these. What are many husbands? Wedded Ways for $400. This color is one of 4 somethings a bride should wear. What is blue? Okay. Wedded ways for $600. After tossing the bouquet to the bachelor girls, the bride might toss this to the bachelors. What's her garter? Not garty. There we go. I have to put garter. Wedded ways for $800. If you marry in haste, what you might do at a leisure. Might do at leisure. What is repent? Wedded ways for $1,000. Traditional gift for a 60th wedding anniversary. It's a diamond. All right. Let's do cats and dogs for $200. This cat speaks for 9 lives. Who's Morris? Cats and dogs for $400. Dog who went from Petticoat Junction to international stardom. Who's Benji? Cats and dogs for $600. Geppetto's Cat and Pinocchio. What is Figaro? Or who is Figaro? Excuse me. Cats and dogs for $800. The Heart's dog on Heart to Heart. Who's Freeway? Cats and dogs for $1,000. Mom and Dad to Disney's dog Scamp. Who are Lady and the Tramp. Kaboom! Sports trivia for $200. Foul name for 3 strikes in bowling. What is a turkey? Sports trivia for $400. President who was known to telephone advice to NFL coaches. Who's Richard Nixon? Sports trivia for $600. Divided into hockey and hip types, it's a legal bump in hockey. What's a check? Sports trivia for $800. Joey J was the first major leaguer who played in it as a child. What is Little League? And sports trivia for $1,000. In 1924, this Norwegian introduced the miniskirt to figure skating. Who's Sanja Heaney? Kaboom! Let us try potpourri for $200. Hair color of the little girl Charlie Brown loves. What is red? Potpourri for $400. The only president whose wife sat on Mr. T's lap. Who's Ronald Reagan? Potpourri for $6. Paddington, Winnie, and Yogi are fictional ones. What are bears? Potpourri for 800. Scientists have synthesized this herb, so you're now protected against synthetic vampires. What is garlic? And potpourri for 1,000. The fastest mouse in all of Mexico. Who is Speedy Gonzalez? All right, I got it. $20s for 200. In the 20s, Big Bill Tilden and Helen Wills dominated this sport. What is tennis? $20s for 4. When its Grand Dragon was imprisoned for murder, the back of this organization was broken. What is the Ku Klux Klan? $20s for 6. The handsome president who ran away with most of the women's first presidential vote. Who's Warren Harding? $20s for 6. No, $20s for $800. If Jack gets this last clue after this one wrong, he will not be around for Final Jeopardy. Before scorching the silver screen, she was jailed 10 days for appearing in Sex on Broadway. Who's Mae West? Right, and last clue. If Jack gets this wrong, he is not going to be around for Final Jeopardy. During the 20s, he wrote 20 plays, 3 of them Pulitzer Prize winners. Jack, if you want to be around for Final Jeopardy, you got to get this right. Eugene O'Neill. Uh-huh. All right, now it's time for Final Jeopardy. See what the category is for Final Jeopardy. It's mathematics. Not going to wager anything. The number of zeros in 1 trillion. What is 12? Oh, Jack has no idea. It is indeed 12. So let's see if we got it. Well, Jodie still finishes with 40,000. That goes into my guest gameplays bank, and I'll see you for my next guest gameplay, guys.